everybody. We're in our strong set position. Arms are hanging. We're going to roll our shoulders up, back and down and come into our deadlift. So hinging from the hips, bringing the weights down to the knees slowly and then coming back up again. Now the chest stays high as we hinge all the way down to the knees and then come back up. Let's go a little bit faster. So go down for 2 and up for 2. I just want you to get a good workout. Good. Hinging and lifting. And 2 more like that. Down, in, up, and down and up. Good. Stop there. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Reset. So heels under hips. Core switched on. We're going to do our dead row. So come down to the knees and stop. And it's wide here. So wide with the elbows. Bring the weights down to the knees and stand back up again. Good. And again, so hinging, pulling out, lowering and standing. Good. We can go a little bit faster now. So hinge, pull, lower and stand. Lovely. Just getting used to that move, sending your hips back, using those elbows to lift and standing, warming that body up nice and efficiently. Good. Using the whole of the body here, hips and the shoulders. 2 more. Hinging, pulling, lowering and standing. And last one. Now we're going to do our upright row. So come back to that strong set position. You can push your weights together here and then just lift the weights up to just under the boobs. So the bra line. Lifting and lowering. Good. Nice and high and wide with those elbows. Good. Lifting up through the chest. Good. That core is switched on. Good. Lifting and lowering. 2 more like that. Excuse me, frog in throat. And now we're going to do a combination move. So deadlift and upright row. So hinge, stand, lift and lower. Good. Hinging, standing, lifting and lowering. Show you from the side. Hinge, stand, lift and lower. 2 more like that. And now we're going to do, after that, the same move, but we're going to lift our heels. So we can lift the heels. So hinge, stand and squeeze those glutes, lift those heels as you come up. Just becomes a little bit more dynamic. Good. And you've got to squeeze those glutes. Lovely. Hinging, standing, lifting and lowering. 2 more like that. Good. Lift. Yes. Stand and lift. Lovely. Stop. Control those heels when you do that, Pat. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Let's start to work the shoulders. So strong set position, long straight arms. Bring those light weights up to shoulder height and then bring them back down again. Good. So lifting to shoulder height and down. Now here we're working the fronts of the shoulders. The core is stabilizing. Glutes are stabilizing as well, so the body stays still. Shoulders are relaxed, chest is high. Moving nice and slowly. Good. And of course the core doing a bit of work here as well. Squeeze those glutes forwards and squeeze your core back. Good. Lift and stop. Now this is our starting point. We're into shoulders now. Bring those arms out to the side slowly and bring them to the front. Good. So out to the side and then into the front. Good. Now it's going to start to get hard. When it starts to get hard, squeeze your core and squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Check in with yourself. You can look on the screen just to make sure that your arms aren't going lower than your shoulders. So the weights aren't going lower than the shoulders. So keep them nice and high. Good. 2 more. I know it starts to get heavy. Good. Last one. Good. And then come back to the front. Now we're going up overhead. I'm going to come down onto my knees so you can see. We're going to do one arm at a time. So lifting and lowering, returning. Now the arm that's left there is still having to work because it's keeping the weight there. Arms are straight, core is braced. Good. And squeeze the glutes forwards, core back. Now those arms are going to want to drop down. You've got 2 more in you. That's 1 and that's 2. Now with control, bring the weight down. Don't just drop your arms. Lovely. And then bring them back up again. Bring them out to the side. And now we're going to do our rotator raise. So bring that upper arm up, elbows at shoulder height, and then bring the weight down to shoulder height and lift it up. Good. So down and up. Nice. So without dropping the elbows. Lovely. So we're working our upper body first here. Shoulders, biceps are helping, triceps are helping too. And of course that core stabilizing. Good. 2 more. That's 1 and that's 2. From here, we're going into our lateral raise, which is lift. Keep that 90-degree angle. Keep the wrists neutral. Bring the elbows up to just under the shoulders. Now we're working the sides of the shoulders because those deltoids are divided into 3 parts. We're working the middle part now. Good. Okay, we're going to change the tempo now. So we're going to come up fast, hold it there, and then come down slowly. Good. And again, this is going to be tough. Keep yourself nice and stable with your core. We're going to do 6 more like that. Good. So you know the end of the shoulders is in sight. After we've done this, we put the shoulders to bed. Good. So bend the elbows. Moira, it's a 90-degree angle, if that feels okay for your body. Good. 1 more. Lovely. Well done. Let's come down to the floor for our glute bridges so we can get rid of the light weights and add a heavy weight. Remember your safe handling of weights. I'm going to take my 4 kilogram with me, keeping it close to my body. So setting ourselves up on our back with our heels as close to our hips as we can get it. Head on the floor, chin tucked, and hold on to that weight so that it's safe. Feet are hip width apart, and you're going to lift your hips up slowly. Just to start off with, find a comfortable place for that weight. This is the challenge with this, is getting enough weight and for it to be comfortable on your body, because you do really need a nice big weight here. Plates are good. They do fit much better on the body. Lifting and lowering, good. So pushing down into the floor with those feet and keeping those knees hip width apart. Just going to have a little peek at you all. Looking good. Good. So lifting and lowering. All right, let's go up to the top and hold it there. And then come down slowly. Good. So we're going to come up to the top and keep it there for a couple of seconds. And then come down slowly. Nice. Lift. And coming down slowly. Now, if you've got a bench at home, you can start to do hip thrusts. And if you'd like me to, I can send you a link to a YouTube video of the guy who invented the hip thrust called Brett Contreras, the glute guy, showing you how to do it. Lovely. And then coming down. Lift and hold. And 1 more like that. Lift and hold. And then come down. Nice. let's discard the weight. I want us to do some single leg glute bridges. So safely coming up, getting rid of the weight, coming back down again. Just going to pull my ponytail out so I can anchor myself down. So coming up into that glute bridge position. And now the body, this is our neutral position. You're going to lift your left leg and slowly tap it. And then lift it back up again. 7 more like that. And then we're going to swap over. So bend the knee, Pat. That's it. And tap it. Good. So bend the knee when it comes down, Pat, and then extend it as it comes up. That's it. So extend it up to the ceiling. That's it. Getting there. Lovely. 2 more. Tap and lift. Last one. Tap and lift. Okay, foot down, but keep those hips up. Just reset your hips. Make sure everything's going up. Right leg. Lift some toe points up to the ceiling, and then toe comes down and taps the mat. So lift and tap. Good. 6 more like that. Keep pushing with the opposite foot. Single leg stuff, so good, because your body can start to adapt if you are slightly weaker on one side. Good. 2 more. Keep going nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Oof. Last one. Well done. And then bring the feet down, bring the hips down, and just hug your knees into your chest. So we are going to do another round of those, but we're going to alternate the legs this time. So just, Pat, if you could just get up and have a quick look at what I'm doing for the first 2. Okay. Coming up, we're going to start with the left leg. Lift it up, point it towards the ceiling, bring it down, and swap over to the other side. Got it, Pat?
Yeah.
Yep. Lovely. Nice and slow. Foot comes down. Lift, point, and lower, and anchor. Lift, point at that little point in time there where both hips are down on the ground. Reset by pushing them up. Good. Hamstrings are going to start helping here as well. So if you're feeling it in your hamstrings, that's okay. Really squeeze those glutes up. Good. And reset. Not too fast, Pat. Keep it slow. Good. Lovely. 1 more on each side. Nice and slow. Oof. Last one. Well done. Feet down, hips down, and hug your knees into your chest. Oh, lovely. Okay, roll up, and I want you to come back with 2 medium weights. We're going to work our chest next. So 2 medium weights. Make sure you've got enough space to go into your chest fly, which is that wide chest exercise. So chest fly, arms are long. It's a gentle, soft bend in the elbows, and the arms come out to the side until they're just above the ground, and then they come back up again. So nice and slow to start off with, making sure you're anchored down with your feet, you're anchored down with your core. Good. So arms are nice and long. And that core is going to help you. So really switch that core on. So pulling down with the belly button and opening those arms and bringing them back up again. Now, this might feel really easy. And if it does and you want to go heavier, you can. But be warned, I am going to make it a little bit harder. So let's open those arms as wide as they can go. Same as what we did with the glute bridges. Stop there and hold it for a few seconds. And then squeeze those weights up. Let's do that again. Open and stop. Hold it there. Keep holding. And squeeze up. Good. 2 more like that. And then you've got the option to lift your legs to make it harder. So if you want to lift your legs, have those knees at 90 degrees. So keep working at that tempo. Have your shins parallel. You'll feel it in your core. Now you've really got to pull your core down. Open and stop. Good. 2 more like that, keeping those knees just above the hips. Last one. Good. Okay, now we're going to go all the way open and come up halfway. So all the way open and up halfway. Now you're going to start to feel it in that chest. Now we're pushing our body to the limits a bit, which is good. It's how you get stronger. Oh, thank goodness for my fan. Opening and closing. 2 more like that. Good. Last one. Oof, well done. Bring those weights down to your belly and bring your feet down to the floor. So we will go back to do 1 more set of chest, but let's do triceps in between. So we're supersetting it. So squeezing your elbows together and bringing those 2 weights down to your forehead, forming a 90-degree angle in the elbows. So weights come down and up, nice and slow, down for 4 and up for 4, and keeping them even. Good. Down towards the forehead and back up again. Really squeezing those elbows together. Good. Let's go a little bit faster. So let's go down for 2 and up for 2. Lovely. And if this feels easy, or if you really want to work your core while you're doing this, you can bring those legs up. But make sure you've got that discipline. Everything is going right at the top of the body. Good. So squeeze those elbows together. So Pat, reach your arms up, up, up towards the ceiling, all the way up. That's it. And then bend at the elbow. That's it. And up. Lovely. Down and up. And if your knees are up, make sure those shins are parallel to the ground. Oh, good. Right. Let's change the tempo. Let's come down to the forehead for 1. Hold it there. And then squeeze up. Oh, yes. Can feel it in those triceps. Down and hold. And squeeze up. Oof. Lovely. 6 more like that. Down and hold. And coming up. Good. Now we're starting to feel it. Now it's starting to burn. Lovely. Down and hold. Keep that core connection. Lovely. 2 more. And then we're going to do some more chest. So down and hold. Ah, belly is burning. Lovely. Well done. Bring your feet down to the floor. Now we're in our starting position for some chest flies. Now we're going to go very slowly. We're going to open up halfway. And then we're going to go all the way. And then close halfway and come all the way up. You got that? 7 more. Open halfway. Open all the way. Halfway up, all the way up. That's it. So just slowing it down and adding those staggers means that you get a bit fatigued there when you stop on the way down, and then you've got to work a little bit harder to bring it back up again. Good. So medium or light weights can still make you stronger. You just got to find different ways. Keeping those arms long, keeping that connection to your core. Good. Arms long and straight. And those plates meet in the middle. Lovely. And up. And up. 3 more. I know you're probably going to say I can't count if you are counting. And that's okay. I always err on the side of more rather than less. Lovely. 2 more. We're doing great here. Oh. And I'm going to challenge myself by bringing those legs up. You can always, at any point in time on these back stuff, lift those legs up. Lovely. Well done. Oh, bring the feet down, bring the weights down, and just take a moment. Nice. Okay. Back to the tricep extensions, but we're going to be doing a pulse. So bring those bring those weights down to the forehead. And I want you to come up 3 times. So just a little pulse here. And then all the way up. Let's do that again. So come down and pulse 3 times. 2 and 1, and then all the way up. Lovely. We're going to do 6 more like that. So down, pulse, 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 and all the way up. Good. And again, if you want to bring those legs up, you can. But keep that discipline with the upper part of the body, right? So elbows pointing up to the ceiling, elbows squeezing towards each other. Make sure you're breathing. And up. We're halfway there. Good. 2, 1, and up. And if your legs are up, keep those shins parallel. Knees at 90 degrees. Oh, yes. I can feel the burn in the triceps. Can you? Yeah. 2, 1, and up. Oh, 2 more. You're doing great. I always say this, banish the bingo wings, those triceps. Although it never happens because you have skin on your arms and it moves, and that's okay. Last one. Well done. Bring those weights down. We're going to come up off the floor. So the lie down is over. Come on up. We've done a lot of upper body today. We've done shoulders, we've done the backs of the arms, and we've done the glutes. So the glutes is the lower body bit. Let's finish off with some biceps. So same weights, strong set position. And because we've got 2 medium weights, we can do our double bicep curl. So lifting and lowering, good. Lifting up and lowering down. So just a single up and down. So your body is not moving, just that lower part of the arm moving. Wrists are neutral, they're not moving. Good. And as you know, we can change the tempo to make it harder. So let's come up halfway and then just go down, just work in that bottom part of the range. Change the tempo will change the range of motion. Good. And then come up and stop halfway. And we're going to do just what we did with the triceps. We're going to do 3 pulses here. So 3, 2, 1, and then down and up. 3, 2, 1, and then up. Down, sorry. 3, 2, 1, and then down. Oof. Beautiful. Makes my day having to share my mornings with you guys. And then down. And really, really satisfying to see how much stronger you're all getting as well. Good. 2 more like that. 3, 2. And remember, the elbows stay glued to the side of the body. The arm doesn't swing, just that lower arm that does the work. Well done. Let's pop those weights down. So we haven't done a huge amount of upper back, but we did that in the warm-up. I want you to shake those arms out because they've done a lot of work today. Shake those legs out. And we're going to start with stretching the biceps. We're in stretchy time. So arm reaches out, palm up, other hand pushes down onto the fingers, and then straighten that arm out. That's what it looks like from the side. Stretching the biceps. Well done. Do let me know if you have any questions, comments or feedback. I'm always open to hearing things. If you liked or didn't like anything. And swap over to the other side. Have a little shake and then other hand. Now with stretches, sadly, you've got to have a little bit of patience. Got to give it a little bit of time. Got to hold it there. And you've got these little things called Golgi tendons in your muscles, and they know what's going on. And they go, oh, all right, we'll do the stretching thing. So that's why you can stretch a little bit more after you've held it for a while, because they adapt. Let's stretch the triceps, shake those arms out. I'm just going to come down to the knee so you can see. Right arm comes up and over, goes behind your head. Left hand takes a hold of the elbow. And then pushes it a little bit more. And I always add a side bend because why not? We can reach sideways here as well, which stretches into that upper back and down into the hips. Careful your head isn't coming forward, so you can push your head against the arm, which just helps with that stretch. Good, then open those arms out. We're going to do a cheeky chest stretch in the middle. Open those arms out, squeeze your chest towards me, and then the left arm comes up and over. And the right arm takes a hold of the elbow and pulls it. And you can add the side bend if it feels good for you. Careful, head isn't coming forwards. Breathing here, bringing your body back to its normal state after that workout. Good, well done. Open those arms out. So now we're going to stretch the chest again, squeezing the shoulder blades together, reaching those arms back. This stretches all the way across the front of the chest. Good. And then I just want you to circle your arms up, all the way up, and bring them behind you and clasp them behind you, and then pull down. So this is going to do two things. It's going to stretch the chest, but it's also going to stretch the fronts of the shoulders, because we did a lot of the front of the shoulders. Good. So if you can bring the palms of your hands together, you can even have a little wiggle. I'm a big wiggler. Have a little wiggle there as well. Good. And then roll those shoulders up, back and down. We do need to come down to the floor because we need to stretch our glutes. So coming into that 90-90 position, which if you prefer to do pigeon, you can, but I always just like to try for this easy one. Keep that front foot flexed, chest towards knee, and come down here. And the reason I give pigeon as an option is because some people are really bendy and they won't get, like, they won't feel the glute stretch in this position. So extending that leg out behind you can give you a little bit more. But if you've got dodgy hips like me, then sometimes the 90-90 can be better. So it's good to have options. And now we've been here a little while, we're going to stay on this side. If you're not quite there yet, inhale, and as you exhale, just see if you can come a little bit deeper. Those glutes are precious, big muscles at the back of our body, and they deserve a bit of time to get stretched. And that can really help the lower back as well. Nice. Time constraints, so we need to move to the other side. I'd quite like to stay there for a little bit longer because it feels really nice. But let's swap over to the other side. Good, so setting up in that 90-90 position, going to get my block. This is new hip. Inhaling, and as you exhale, come forwards. Take your time coming down. If this is as far as you want to come today, and as long as you can feel a stretch in the glutes, it's fine. And the reason why stretching the glutes feels good in the back is because the glutes are intimately connected to that lower back. So they meet on that hip bone. Breathing here, keeping that front foot flexed. And if you want to come a little bit further down, to bring your forehead down to the ground, with the next exhale you do, and feel that stretch. Good. And then inhale and come up. Let's come up to standing. Shake everything out. A torso twist. Side to side. Giving that upper back a nice bit of love. And we're done. So well done. Thank you very much for coming.